One.
What is up, y'all? We are back at it again with the Should I podcast. As you know, it's your boy Brandon Janowski presenting today, but we're going to be talking about the one and only, the long-term wait. What is it called? Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. And first off, before we get started, I'm going to let everyone introduce themselves, starting off with the one and only Jose.
Yo, what's up, you guys? Super excited to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, aka Spiritu Santus Marvel Jesus.
Following up, Sky, what you guys say?
Hey, what's up? I can't wait to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine.
And finale, Bradley, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Yo, we back in here again, man. That dude, Brad. Listen, I was talking hella shit about the trailer of like, oh, they was using Hugh Jackman for clout, but now that movie fucking delivered, man. That movie straight up delivered. I got zero complaints. That shit was goated.
Perfect. I'm happy we're not even gonna do a nah, you definitely should.
I mean,
put respect in their name. Sacrilege out here.
Everyone was watching that movie. If that movie wasn't on your 2024 must-watch list, there was something wrong to begin with.
A definite must watch.
Nah, 100%. 100%.
All right, so
twice.
Traitor, Judas. Even the laugh sounded maniacal.
That's crazy.
Betrayal.
It'd be like that, man.
I know, they out here hurting us.
Listen, Scott, I don't even blame you. The quality of that movie, man, no matter how you watch it, it's gonna be a hell of a good time. For me personally, like I was really curious to see how they was gonna write it in, because the way it started, of course, naturally with the nostalgic soundtrack, that was fire. That intro scene was hella dope.
Nah, the intro scene set it off for me,
It did.
That set the tone from the beginning. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Backstreet Boys fan, but I really did like it. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I just want to go ahead and give you guys something before we start going into the nitty gritty. This is a heavily spoiler alert. We will be spoiling things. We have no filter, and I don't care. Complain to your mama.
Hurry up and go watch it.
So that being said, please proceed, Brendan.
So, first off, besides the music, I'm not like the music was kicking off in the intro, but that first scene, what he did to my man Logan's body was crazy, yo.
Listen, what had happened was
nasty.
It's not because like see, the way that it works is they needed stuff.
They needed something with some shock and some awe, and they hit the nail on the head with that intro scene. And I love the attention to detail that my man still had his adamantium body, you know?
That's the thing that really got me. I respected that, because I'm like, he's low-key really supposed to be invulnerable. Granted, he dies because the human parts, but like his bones really held up. Every single one of them.
Yeah, and it was doing better than the bones of the guys that he was cracking with him. Because
oh my god, son.
He killed.
Do you guys remember like how many bones they were?
I think it was 206, if I was remembering correctly.
207 if he's watching Gossip Girl.
Oh my god. Yeah, like that shit was crazy. And he used every single one of them.
Yeah, that's not with a terrifying level of accuracy. It was not.
He used his skull in his head like nunchuck, like
pow. Yo, it was just wilding.
I honestly think Wolverine would have approved. Like, I think Logan would have been cool with that a little bit.
I don't know about that, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Got the job done.
It depends which Logan.
Oh, that's true.
Touche. I see what you did there.
Which Logan?
I listen. I want to ask you guys, out of all the Logans that we got to see, who do you feel? And I swear to God, if you guys all pick Henry Cavill, super Logan, who would you actually want to see a movie?
They were all Hugh Jackman though, mostly.
Yeah, but they were different. The one that we saw in the alleyway with the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like the cowboy one. Okay.
Yeah,
was
that
peace.
was. I don't know, man. I feel like
Old
for
man.
shits and giggles, I gotta see the comically accurate one.
Thank you. Ooh, I was
Just
hoping
for
you would say
shits
that.
and giggles. Just for
I
shits
want
and
to.
giggles, bro.
I want to see Short King Wolverine. I
That's a
want to
fact.
see it so bad.
That's like 4
Oh,
foot
you want to see
5,
the
just
short
pure animalistic.
Logan?
He was like the
Just
Kevin
for
Hart
fun.
of Wolverine. He
Just
was
for
the
fun.
size of an actual Wolverine.
That shit was
But was he
crazy.
actually funny in the comics?
Yo, no.
No,
No.
but whatever he does at that size is hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
He's still the same Wolverine. He's gully as hell. He's just short as hell. So it's just like,
Oh gosh.
you're going to laugh at him at your own peril.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a big ass magnet. You not hitting me. I'm laughing at you.
That shit's crazy. I really like, speaking of which Wolverine, I really like how they acknowledged it. And Deadpool was the perfect caveat for me. To acknowledge you fucked up, acknowledge all the fuckers you had even before that, and go in and somewhat rectify it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the most low-key retcon I've ever seen wonderfully executed.
Yeah, suck it, Fox.
That's
you
true.
Fucked up. You fucked up, Fox. And you lost the treasure. You
That's a fact.
illegitimate baby in the face ass. You're dead now.
Speaking of that we all knew this was Disney's long-term plays of when they bought up Fox Studios, that they wanted to get the X-Men and they was trying to get all these Fox-owned characters. Even though we all know Sony holding on to Spider-Man for dear life. So Spider-Man,
that's the
Spider-Man
only thing keeping them alive.
Disney is trying to get all of Marvel's IPs back under one roof because they got sold out or whatever. And like getting the Fox one was a big because you got X-Men, you got Deadpool and all that. But no, they've been had Deadpool, but they got the X-Men now. But they're not getting Spider-Man. They're not getting Spider-Man. I'm happy they got the X-Men though.
You say that, but that mouse don't play. When he wants something, he wants something. I wants it, and I needs it.
Right.
That's what
he gonna get it.
Scary. That was scary accurate, by the way, Jose. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to never do that again.
Yeah.
But no,
Make
for
you
sure.
Keep that pin pan strong. I'm just saying.
No, they really do. But like the way they tied it on full circle, like I genuinely appreciate it. Mind you, I think it's safe to say on record, this is one of the like least corniest, but also the most funniest Marvel movie in a long time.
No, listen, there's a reason we named this. There's a reason we named this episode Marvel Jesus. Brendan can verify, and we have agreed on this for a long time. Marvel has been on a steady slope down.
100%.
Deadpool brought me back to caring, and like I was gonna give up on it. I was like, oh, y'all just DC now. I see what's happening. Nobody cares really. All right, whatever.
I get what you're saying.
But the fact he was mocking it. He was mocking everything failure about it. He looked at the camera and said, I'm Marvel Jesus with his whole chest.
Right. But that's also like one of Deadpool's superpowers is to break the fourth wall. Like that's legit one of his powers. So it's like we gotta make sure we know that fourth wall, first off, that's specifically always gonna stay Deadpool if they're trying to be. I mean, maybe Disney might get money hungry and they may try to juice the same idea in multiple whatevers, but for the most part, like you're not gonna get that kind of humor outside of Deadpool, that fourth wall break.
That's fair. And listen, he said it in the movie. If we got to get Hugh Jackman and himself doing this till they're 90, I don't care.
You're 90. I feel like he was dead ass about that.
He was not lying.
He was definitely a little bit facts on that.
We're gonna keep this train coming. And don't sleep on Disney because you think they can't get Spider-Man, but you have to take this into account. Fox was in their way from getting X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and they real life Thanos snapped the shit out of them.
But you know also the thing is about that, just touching on that real quick. So Spider-Man is like Sony's brand at this point. Like Sony and Spider-Man, like no one thinks, oh, Fox and X-Men, but people think Sony and Spider-Man. Like you got the game. Like Spider-Man is like the front lead for PlayStation. He's like the poster child for PlayStation.
I fully get that. That does not mean Disney can't choke that. Like, nah, you got to get over here.
Anyway, I don't want to get too much from Spider-Man because they're not getting him. But getting back to Deadpool, if we could just, how many cameos would y'all think was in that movie?
Are we counting cameos of people that we didn't get to see their faces?
In what sense? Like who?
Some of the Deadpools were cameos, and you got like from the Deadpool core, and you guys might have not noticed.
I know. I did read an article. One of them was Tom Holland's brother.
And
that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, I don't know anything else about that. I just know that one guy.
Who was Cowboy Deadpool?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
Matthew McConaughey. I was gonna say that.
And you guys know Ryan Reynolds owns football team, football like soccer.
Yeah.
One of his star players was in his
fire.
team's jersey.
That's really fire.
I did see like the outfits, but that's cool. Cool.
Then we have his wife and his daughter.
I really like that. Ryan Reynolds.
His wife played the main one in the middle. No,
his wife played Lady Deadpool.
She did.
That's hard. That's
fire.
That's hard.
Even though he killed her, but
then we
they really didn't die.
Yeah, they're mortal. It doesn't count.
That's facts.
She can't take that to court. Then we have one of the world's most famous voice actors and one of the few people who's done a cameo in almost every Marvel movie.
What's his name from Evil Dead?
No. Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. I'm thinking that guy's in every Sam Raimi movie.
And there was a Stan Lee cameo.
Well,
does that count? Wasn't it a flashback?
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a flashback. Well, there was a flashback, but there was also a poster of Stan Lee on the bus that they were using to fight.
Oh, I didn't even peep that. There was so much going on in that last scene, bro. There was so much going on. It was beautifully choreographed, by the way. Like, I like how they saved the Wolverine mask on for the very end. Like, that was truly poetic.
I respect. Everybody was complaining when they found out that Wolverine only kept the mask on for like 5 minutes of the movie, and I said, "Yo, they picked the perfect time to do it."
Yeah, no, they did
this fit.
They made it make sense. Also, if you're gonna pay for Hugh Jackman, you're gonna show Hugh Jackman.
I'm not gonna lie. In that last scene, they definitely showed Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And I want to acknowledge, if you guys go see this as a couple, the healthiest relationship is the relationship that can acknowledge you are both checking out how good Hugh Jackman looked in that last scene.
Yeah, that man was working.
That man is ripped still.
I was like, Jesus
He came out of
Christ.
retirement for real.
But do you think that's real, or it was just like CGI?
That's
I
real.
think it's real, but
as
they
a
could
bigger
do that
man,
stuff short term.
No, as a bigger man, I wanna say it's fake and I wanna hate, but respectfully, that's Hugh Jackman, and I can only show him anything but love.
You know why I believe that's real, Sky? Because it's like Henry Cavill. Everyone thought he was fake, but like he really trained to have that Superman body. You know what I'm saying?
They got access to world-class trainers, you know.
Think about it like this. If you didn't have to physically go to work and they paid you, if they paid me millions of dollars to get right, I'd be walking out here like Swole Diesel.
Oh my gosh.
They would call me No Neck Martinez everywhere I go.
No Neck Martinez is on a t-shirt. I need that on a t-shirt. That's crazy. Oh my God. But here's my thing, right? Like, so now that we got the retcon and we got everything, which they did wonderfully with the timelines. Mind you, we didn't even touch on the fact of the Comic-Con announcement with the RDJ as Dr. Doom. Like, that's a whole nother thing.
Get wrecked, son.
My thing is this, right? Are we gonna get I can't envision it, which is probably a good thing, but I can't envision how they're gonna like essentially reboot the X-Men, because we've been through so much. Like, if you're a millennial or you're old enough to have gone and somebody put you onto those older movies, like the ending credits where they showed you those flashbacks of them recording behind the scenes, that hit, bro.
When he did that old school montage, that fucking crushed me. I was like,
that hit, bro.
It felt like the ending of an era, and I get that it's over.
It was.
I understand, but please, you didn't gotta do me like
but
we
it's
were
crazy because it's been over. They just reminding us.
They had to properly bury it. That's what it is.
When was the last time you seen an X-Men movie? A good, like a straight up X-Men movie.
Listen, I come to this podcast to heal. I don't come for y'all to twist the knife of my soul.
The last X-Men movie I think I remember was Armageddon. And I think I got a free T-Mobile ticket or something.
I'm crying. T-Mobile Tuesdays?
Yeah, fact.
Oh, no.
That's wild.
And that was a while ago that T-Mobile Tuesdays was even good. So that's how you know that movie came out a minute ago.
That's a fact.
Not the free one.
But that's my thing. I'm worried though, right? Because as great as this revamp was, I don't know if I could go through another X-Men saga unless they are genuinely incorporated with the Avengers. Like, I need the expanded universe. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't just sit and go through it again.
I get it. Using the map that they provided at Comic-Con, like the Secret Wars map and everything going on now, I think that's the trajectory because they started to understand, we really fumbled the bag. We've been dropping the bag.
Bro,
we gotta fix this. And I think that's what's gonna happen now.
Because phase 2's been a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, like phase 2 could have been skipped phase 2 could have been skipped altogether, to be honest.
It's just like what has phase 2 even been? We got like
a whole bunch of filler. A whole bunch of filler.
Yeah, we got a Ant-Man with the whole Kang thing, and then Kang is not even being used because, Jonathan Majors allegations and all that. So that was like supposed to be the start of something. And then like you gotta watch Loki to even understand what's half going on in any of the movies. And then apparently like the last Marvel's movie was trash. Like where we going with this? Captain America, the trailer looked good. When y'all watch Deadpool, y'all gonna see the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, but like I still have a hard time. Like I like the concept, it's cool, but like it don't hit the same, man.
I'ma hold off on judgment.
You need your Steve Rogers back.
Like I'm not gonna
like he served his time, don't get me wrong, right? But like I just don't feel like Falcon has done everything enough to like make me feel it for real. Like,
yeah,
I just want to say this.
I don't want to say not my captain because that makes me feel a little clanny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But on another note, I don't really mess with you that well, bro.
Like you cool, bro, but you not him. You know what I mean?
When did in the trailer, and y'all probably seen the trailer already, so no, this is a trailer spoiler. It don't matter. But in the trailer, Anthony Mackie has super strength. When did he get that as Falcon? That's why I can't see him as Captain America. He don't got no super serum.
I'm assuming it's with the suit. I don't know.
I think it's with the suit.
He wasn't wearing a suit when he pushed the guy.
If he ends up having super strength, it's going to completely invalidate what the hell we were talking about in his show.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. Facts.
His show said one thing. If you get superpowers, that's how you start being not. But I'm like, shit. If he ends up getting superpowers, what was the point of me going through the show and you telling me everything you told me?
You know what it is, Brandon?
Super serum.
I doubt it because he would have looked different. That's one.
Yeah,
he would not remain the same size. That's one. Two, I think in the trailer the scene was like I could be wrong, but I think he used the shield when he pushed that dude, and like you know how vibranium bounces back inertia. I think that might have been it.
Okay.
I'm hoping that was it.
Because it was fast.
The only hypocrite that's supposed to be in a movie where the Red Hulk is the Red Hulk. Because we all know who the Red Hulk is supposed to be.
It's the Indiana Jones guy.
Yeah, but you know
why supposed to be the commander.
You know why that makes him a hypocrite?
Because he was trying to shut down the super soldier serum the whole time, right?
He was calling Bruce a monster and calling him a weapon, and then you turn yourself into a Hulk, but it's different when you do it, right? That's some hypocrite ass shit.
You know what's funny? I thought he was gonna say because the actor was saying how Marvel movies are stupid and make no sense, and he even admitted he said I needed a mindless role and an easy cash grab, and he straight up said that's why he took the role.
That's crazy.
Listen, it's as long as he admits
because he said it before when he was talking about like at one point, I think he was doing the Indiana Jones project. I'm not 100% sure. He was doing something, but he was saying like how he think Marvel movies are like brain dead and they're not real movies.
No, I get it. That's like if I ever see Scorsese saying that he wants to direct a Marvel movie, I'm a pimp hand slap him across the face.
Yeah, that's so crazy coming from like a dude whose whole like one of his most iconic roles is coming from like another comic book character. Like just because Indiana Jones is more realistic doesn't mean it's not a fictional character, bro. Like that's crazy.
Let's hold off on that realistic thing for a tad. Because
I mean that's true too.
This last one took it somewhere else. I'm just saying.
Nah, in fact, he hella old. That's crazy.
Yeah, how
the
old
only
is he?
thing you whipping is your prune juice. Cut that out.
Crying. That's wild, bro. But yeah, that's my thing though. So like, you know, also grinds my gear. Speaking of Phase 2, the one good thing out of Phase 2 that I am still clamoring for is Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Yeah,
I messed with that movie heavy. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm still waiting for the second one.
Okay, here's the one thing I will not agree with that movie.
That end
Shang-Chi.
fight.
Okay, that end fight, and not that she is probably not a lovely person.
But don't talk about Awkwafina.
If Awkwafina was
she was my favorite part of that movie.
If Awkwafina was my love interest and I had to hear that voice and be motivated, I would be motivated to work for the other side.
Jose Martinez.
Awkwafina was my favorite part of the movie.
She was the comedic relief, bro. That's crazy.
Yo,
and
I love
blender
her.
makes good smoothies. That doesn't mean I want to love it. She sounds like a car engine that won't start, homie. Like,
bro, I love her voice. When she did the New York City train announcement, that was the best 2 weeks ever, bro.
Yo, what?
I love Awkwafina.
Nah. When she did the New York City train announcement was one of the first times I was like, the fuck are they saying? Who?
Nah,
y'all listen. For all of y'all watching, I gotta put in the comments whether y'all take this hot take is legit or not. Because we feel like Jose's bugging. The Awkwafina hate is just unjustifiable.
I don't hate her. I just feel like
I can't tell.
I'm just like my eardrums don't deserve to be violated like this, Hemi.
I would do a 3-hour phone call with Awkwafina any day.
Listen, if you want to get blended through the ears, that's all right. I don't know why you would punish yourself like that. That's hurtful.
That's crazy. Listen, I'm not saying she got the voice of an angel, but she's cool peoples. Like,
again, fully cool peoples. But if she talked to me for longer than 2 minutes, I'm gonna consider it a threat.
She talks. Like, I actually like how she talks. I give it like bonus points for the way she speaks.
All right, then you must love people that smoke 3 packs a day. I'm just saying.
The raspy boys. You know who else voice I love?
People that try to sell you Lucy's outside the store. What? That's what she sound like.
No, she's in the new Assassin's Creed. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the name. Yeah, I could jump over to something else. Let me get that name real quick.
While Brandon discovers his fetishes. Like the trajectory, like it's a lot of exciting thing right now, right? Like we have RDJ as Dr. Doom, which is crazy. We have Deadpool acknowledgement and retcon. I feel like we said, like going till 90 with Wolverine wasn't a joke. So a lot more Hugh Jackman may be in the works. It's a sad. Can we actually talk about that too? Because I appreciated seeing Wesley Snipes again as Blade.
I was so happy. You don't even understand.
But then,
what?
No, keep going. Let me hear your excitement.
Listen, he said it. He said it himself. He was the first and only Blade. So far, he not wrong. With all them issues that they having in this new movie coming out, he might be right.
He said there was only one Blade. There's only going to be one Blade. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
But what's the name? You know who? I was gonna say Electra went right over my head. I was like, where's she from again? Yo, I definitely forgot about it.
Once I saw those daggers, bro, I remembered immediately.
Okay.
I was like, and you know who I was also excited to see? Le Bon Ton Soleil.
Nah. Listen. Okay, let's talk about it. Because clearly I realized the streets is talking and I'm bugging now. This is my hot take. I hated that accent, bro. I'm sorry. I hate it. Listen. Hear me out. Hear me out.
We gotta-
Hear me
we
out.
gotta control accents. I
Nah,
gotta hear
it's
you.
different. It's different. Hear me out, son.
Yeah,
Did
it's
he
different because
do
we
a
actually
good?
understand him.
Did he do a good job? I'm sure. But I feel like when I talk to people, they're like, no, there was like people from New Orleans loved his Cajun accent. It was so good. I was like, wow. You know what I learned? I don't feel like I can go to New Orleans. Yeah, I feel like I can't go to New Orleans then, because if that's what they really sound like, I might be good off it, bro. I don't know.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a little while to adjust, but then the more I would hear it, okay, I understand him. I was like, okay, I'm locked in now. I'm locked in.
Yeah,
bro, who's the first Marvel character I needed subtitles for? Fuck is you talking about?
bro. Well, to be fair, Deadpool was quoting everything that Bradley's saying right now. Deadpool was saying all of that.
That was the joke, yo, and he was the only one.
Was fire.
He was the only one that had Deadpool going like, "Oh, nah, you out." When this dude said, "Oh, you ready?" I'm pretty sure I shot out of my daddy's dick ready. I was like,
"Oh, he's right." He had a messed up accent, and he was coming with some wild metaphors. This was wilding.
Yo, I was like, okay, that's ready as fuck.
Like Channing Tatum, he looked great. Granted, his head a little big. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah,
his head looked a little big. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
Like he looked like a little bit more stocky than how I picture Gambit.
Yeah, you know, yo, what's that dude from the Ant-Man movie with the giant head? What was his name?
Oh, Murdoch.
Yo, it was given Murdoch. I'm not gonna lie.
I can see
it was his head was given Murdoch, bro. I'm being honest.
With the mask,
yeah.
The mask was similar. Yeah, I can see that.
Murdoch. His dome was crazy in that shit, bro. Like it was wild.
I like Channing Tatum, and I can see that 100%.
But this is my problem. Like he killed the action scenes. He had the accent. He was doing the cards, and he was fighting fire.
Yo, that was dope as hell.
I cannot watch a movie of that man by himself. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm gonna think it's a spoof. I'm gonna think it's a parody. I can't do it.
And it will be hilarious.
No, I don't think that could be a solo movie. Not with Channing Tatum. Nah, maybe if someone was else, but like Channing Tatum's too much of a comedy guy, and they already started his whole thing. It started now with Deadpool 3, and it started as a joke.
Nah, this
so that's what it'll forever be. Put him in Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit.
Fine,
some shit, whatever. Bro. Facts.
It sounds like hate because he said nothing but quotable. Yo, when he was ready, he was like, "Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself." I was like,
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah,
nah, he really 100%. Was fine though. He's like, I'm finna make a name for myself now. Yeah, you know, I'm like, bro, what?
You know what it reminded me of? When Robert Downey Jr. was playing the black.
Oh yeah, from Tropic Thunder. Facts. OD, son. What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? Yo, I just can't take him serious, bro. I just can't. And I'm not gonna hold you. Listen, I'm gonna say something blasphemous right now. Don't judge me. Okay? Y'all can judge me in the comments. I didn't see all of Logan. Right? I seen enough to understand.
Son of a bitch.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I get the story. It was emotional. I got the scene. It hit me. All right. So I got it. I got enough. I'm tired of seeing X-23 little Bratz doll looking Wolverine ass on screen. I'm just tired of it.
Why?
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these baby little Wolverine hands like, get you, like, get the fuck out the screen. I'm tired of it.
Sir, first we defend Awkwafina, and now this.
Yo, you're not gonna get over this, son.
I tell you this, I didn't mind seeing her, but they definitely like. She was pretty much just there to talk to Logan in that one scene.
Listen, they needed to introduce her.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
She's gonna lead the Young Avengers. They gotta like let her rock for a little
bit. Oh my fucking god! Doesn't she become
like an X-Men instead? She's gonna be Avenger or X-Men?
Young Avengers. She not adult Avengers. She like mid-level threats,
bro. It's the Marvel
like
Teen Titans,
bro.
Oh, yes, okay, it's the Marvel Teen Titans, bro.
I never even heard of that. I'm out the loop. Damn.
God. Yeah, I really think she's
that's
what
they was doing with Hawkeye and like his sidekick and all those little things. Those are supposed to be the next Young Avengers.
Listen, I'd prefer X-23 over Hawkeye sidekick. What the hell?
I want none of them little niggas on screen. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't really care for live action children fighting.
You know who I need? No, you know who needs a movie? What was homie's name? Moon Knight. That's who needs a goddamn movie.
You want to get Moon Knight's crazy ass a movie?
Moon Knight needs a goddamn movie, son.
You have to pick which one of him get.
All of them.
Can't be all of them. His crazy ass out here.
That shit, like that was such a good ass show. It deserved to be on big screen because that amount of acting and character switching, and mind you, has good lore. Like that's something that they fumbled. That should have been on big screen. I'm not gonna hold you. That's at least 2-3 movies easy.
You know what it is though?
Listen, you're the only person who's talked the best about Moon Knight. My bad, Brendan. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Moon Knight had too much backstory to be a one movie. That's why it had to be a series. Like literally every episode, they kept giving more backstory of what's going on. Like every single episode, all the way down to the last episode.
Listen,
like you still really find out everything that happens just because like there's so much back. Like you get his backstory, then you get the God's backstory, and then you get the friend's backstory, all the backstory.
You need to understand, Moon Knight is a character that is so difficult because his psychosis is so warped. Taskmaster. You guys know who Taskmaster is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Black Widow's nemesis, right?
Kinda. Taskmaster has this thing where he can copy anybody's martial arts ability and anybody's style. He refuses to do Moon Knight. He's like, I'd rather fight the Hulk than have to deal with Moon Knight because this is so crazy.
Okay.
You can't predict insanity, and if you try to copy it, it'll end you.
Yo, listen, man, it's not my fault. Moon Knight is the manifestation of all Shyamalan M. Night's dreams. It's okay, son. It is what it is.
God damn.
It is what it is. But like,
oh wow,
it's just so much there. You gotta put it on big screen, bro. Like that's worth it because that, mind you, it's. I don't know if you're gonna make it rated R, but there's a hell of a lot of violence. There's enough action
to be Moon Knight. A real Moon Knight movie would have to be rated S.
And you know it's fire. Like they should tap into the gods a little bit because all the other statues, like you have the Panther God. You know what I'm saying? That'll go back to Wakanda. Like it'll just be a nice story overall to expand the universe some more. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. I would like to help Anubis. I'm an Anubis fan.
This is what I'm saying.
I mean, we got getting back to Deadpool, like we got the multiverse now. I mean, we had it a little bit established in Spider-Man, but now I think Deadpool, like especially them using the
TVA.
The TVA one for sure. That's already like okay, we got bought out by Disney. We letting you know for sure now. And
right.
then what's his name?
The what?
The wizard, Doctor Strange. When they had his thing.
Oh yeah,
they
the
had his
little
little his brass knuckles. Yeah. Like they were pretty much saying like, yo, like we're Marvel now, so they could easily just do something with Moon Knight and bring him into the universe if they want to.
Sky, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you know who Awkwafina is?
Oh my god.
Yo, he's not getting this goal, son.
Do you feel that she has a pretty voice?
She has a nice voice. I liked her in Little Mermaid.
Look, you saw her rolling her eyes. She lying.
No, she's not.
That was just
a weird question.
All right, hold on. Scarlett, did you see Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
All right, did you mess with her in Shang-Chi?
She was
realistic.
Like the side chick, like not the side chick, but she was
the side chick goes.
Yeah, she was like the love interest.
Nah, she said what she said. She said what she said. Skylar doesn't see her as a love interest. It's like making love to a motor engine.
But they were very much on like a friend zone kind of basis. That wasn't
like not every movie has to be like a love story.
No, exactly. Think about that. Realistically, they can't see her in a couple because it's the voice.
Because Awkwafina is one of the bros with the way she acts.
There you go. She's the one you dap up and ask her if she got some pretty friends.
She can whisper to me. I don't care. What you mean?
Whisper.
We gotta talk after this, bro. Brandon is going off.
Speaking of which,
you like Awkwafina?
She's pretty. And her voice is nice.
Damn. Nah, Skylar. Skylar, say what you want to say, sis. Don't be shy.
No.
With her whole chest. Don't nobody love Awkwafina.
She was like,
she's
cool. She's like,
a
when
nice
you
girl.
like her?
She's cute. But like, as personality wise, I don't.
Sky, I got your back. Nah.
Wow.
She trash.
But
I'd rather stick my tongue in a fucking blender. Not doing this.
So let me butcher this name for the other person with the beautiful voice I wanted to tell you about earlier, since we back on this topic.
Oh, he gonna
I'm gonna destroy this name. I'm gonna butcher it. It's gonna get destroyed, right? Okay. I feel like okay, I can't even read this.
Now take your time, bro. You got this.
Shorer
Who the fuck?
Agadashlu.
You made that up.
Shorer.
Stop, Jose. Stop.
Shorer Agdashlush.
All right, share your screen because I gotta see this.
Facts. Or type in the chat something, bro. We gotta see this.
Yeah, I'm gonna type in the chat. Hold on.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, no, I think yeah, Shorer Agdashlu.
Yeah.
I think you said it right. Yeah.
Are you trying to summon a spirit? What is this?
Hey, Agdashlu.
That sounds like something you say in a circle while you hold hands over
you
a bloody
talk about
child.
smoke
Like,
a
what's
pack
happening?
a day. Listen to her voice. God damn, you're gonna be like,
I am terrified. No, I don't want
no,
to.
her voice is nice. It's beautiful.
No,
you can watch the Assassin's Creed Mirage trailer and you're gonna know exactly who plays.
Her name sounds like a Dark Soul summon. What are you doing? Nah, I'm okay. Nah.
This just goes to show you, everybody, one person's ASMR is another person's nails on the chalkboard. Like, this is crazy.
That's facts. That's facts.
Crazy, son. Anyway. But yeah, like it's just, the timelines are converging. I generally appreciated Shang-Chi because we were talking about how in phase 2 there was no good anything. Like, it was just a shit show. You know? So like I'm really excited to see where they take phase 3, I think. Is that where we're in right now?
No,
that's where we're hoping to be.
Is this it? Is this phase 2? That's it? No conclusion to nothing? That
was the cleanup. Abort mission. That was the cleanup.
Exactly. We're gonna say that timeline. We're gonna say that timeline died. That's it. It was one of the branches that died. We don't want to talk about it.
That could actually work. Because Marvel's was trash.
Right.
Sky loved it.
No way.
I didn't say I loved it. It was all right. I just didn't like how they just left Homegirl in space and let the Beast and whoever else was there to find her. Like,
oh god, that was so confusing.
Wait. Who y'all talking about?
The Marvels movie with all the 3 women?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's crazy.
Good, consider yourself lucky.
Really? Was it that bad?
It's just me and my girl watched it in like 30 minutes and we just like, yo, like, what's happening? So I'm like, what's going on?
I had a lot of hope for that, man.
There was so many colors on the screen.
So much hope you
I was just
look into it.
That's crazy.
You know what gets me? Right? And I'm first of all, I'm gonna do a double touch on, right? First off, shout out to Deadpool 3 for referencing Mad Max Furiosa. Shout out to them. I loved it. That was an amazing thing when they mentioned my girl Furiosa and they did that scene. Shout out to them. When they did the whole Mad Max scene in the void.
Brandon's
I loved
favorite part.
But anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying is just like Mad Max, right? Furiosa, the most recent one. It's like 90% CGI, right?
Okay.
Marvel's like 90% CGI. These are 2 different levels of CGI, yo. I'm telling you, Marvel's felt like they hired on a budget or something. Like, it was just so much color. It just felt like a cartoon, like an animated series.
Damn.
It was one step above Madam Web. And you guys know how low I think of Madam Web.
I don't think it was that bad. I mean, I only watched 30 minutes.
This is what I'm saying. My son is going in.
Nah. Though, for Madam Web, I feel like whoever made that should run my fade. Marvels, I would be okay with them just paying me for my time of watching it.
That's crazy. You need reimbursement.
Yeah, but for Madam Web, you got to run my fade. Oh, I worked on Madam Web. Right,
wait, speaking of that, was Madam Web under Sony? Was that Sony project?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, they really got to, Tom Holland got to keep that bag, bro.
That's the thing. Sony has like the whole Spider universe, not just Spider-Man as a character. They own like all his villains, everything.
Miles Morales, all that.
Yeah.
Madam Web was basically made because there's a rule. If they don't use it every certain amount of years, if they don't make a Spider-Man movie every certain amount of years, then the rights revert back to Marvel.
Yeah, some kind of clause like that.
So I secretly feel they knew the movie was hot garbage.
But they didn't.
They're like, yo, we got We got to put this out. We got to
But
put that.
also
Why
not
didn't they
for
make it
nothing-
animated?
That's fair. To be fair, they thought Sydney Sweeney would bring more people in because they wanted to show off her talent.
Oh,
But
damn,
what's
damn.
the physical talent?
Listen,
Mhm.
that's
I'm
disrespect. Damn.
not-
But
I
they
didn't
said
say
Madam
that.
Web right when she was popping the most.
Yeah, she
When?
was popping in the garbage
Like I think
can.
after Euphoria, like right after Euphoria, and then like some other movies she did. Like
That's
she was very
crazy.
much in the like the hot actress at the moment when they did Madam Web.
It was a clout pickup. Heard you.
Yeah, exactly. 100%
Heard
clout
you.
pickup.
That was
That
it.
makes sense. You know what hurts me about the Marvel of the Miss Marvels, whatever? Like ever since WandaVision, bro, I had a deep crush on Teyana Paris.
Aw. That was wasted.
She's just so fine.
See,
She's
that
so
crush
fine.
I can understand. That
She's
crush I
just
can
so
understand.
fine. And just to see her go down with the rest of them. And mind you, like
But she
the
played
other-
her role decent.
yeah, but she got dragged down, bro. Like her back hurting, son. She can't carry that. You know what I'm saying? And which brings me to the next question. Are we gonna see any Captain Marvel going forward in phase 3? Like, who do you feel like they're gonna drop? Because I don't know if they're gonna keep everybody for the next round, bro.
Brie Larson, they're gonna drop her.
They're gonna drop her like a bad habit.
She's
They're
been
gonna
a
drop
she's been a pain
She-Hulk.
to work with.
You know who they're gonna drop? She-Hulk.
You know, it's actually getting onto the business money side of things. Disney's actually saying they're gonna be less like, I don't even want to get into this world, but like they're gonna be less like, they're gonna have less like, what do you call it? Basically, the movies are gonna be about Marvel stuff. It's not gonna have no real world like trying to do something else.
Got it.
Yeah.
Less reflective. I got you.
I got
like,
what
it's
you're
just,
saying.
it's a feel good movie. It's a movie. Like watch them people with powers save their imaginary worlds. Enjoy some
That's what you're
action.
saying.
But the reason that might not work is let me give you like a brief example. Who knows what the X-Men's really about?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, but the
Right.
thing is,
That's
the
segregation.
X-Men did it right.
Exactly.
X-Men does it right.
Fine. If you want to say you're gonna step away from it and just physically focus on the movie, then you gotta understand it's still gonna be a little bit of a hot topic. Just saying.
But if you just do X-Men's as X-Men's, it'll show itself properly and there won't be anything else.
True. But
you
then
know
you
what
always...
that makes me think though? My fault,
What?
Jose. You know what that makes me think though, Brandon? If you're saying that, that means that this to me is the last chance for Captain America as Falcon. Because that's a really touchy subject in terms of power, political states of power, and of course the racial undertones with it too. That's too close to home right now. You know what I'm saying? So if they're gonna go in that direction, if this don't become a box office hit, they're gonna be like, nah, we can't afford this kind of heat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, that's Anthony Mackie. I feel like he carries some weight.
He does,
I don't know
but
about
then
that. Not in Marvel,
maybe,
yeah, because I'm like,
but he's because he played Falcon. He had his own show. That means he got to hold a
that
little
shit was
weight.
whack.
I fully get that. But
I ain't watch it.
He was not. Yeah, he was not carrying that thing. That's my thing. If we had somebody that I will forever miss, Chadwick, he can carry a movie.
Facts.
I could watch days of this dude be in his character. Now, Anthony Mackie, on the other hand,
I'm good, bro.
Has me feeling like that uncle that always checking out your girl at the cookout.
To be fair, just feel like he wasn't bring it in.
Thank you, Scarlett. This is what I was saying about Captain America. I didn't feel it. That's why I need Cap back. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like the void that was left for him to fill should have gone to the Black Panther.
Yeah,
because there was too much weight, bro.
He couldn't carry that torch.
That's true.
He really couldn't.
Yeah. When Deadpool got excited that he saw Chris Evans, I got excited that I heard Chris Evans. I was like, "Oh, we could do this all day." But that I'm not gonna lie, he got me tight when he did that. He did get me.
That had me dead, bro. I was laughing.
Bradley was right next to me. Like I almost flipped my fucking popcorn. I was like, "Oh, it's this motherfucker."
You know what that made me think? That Robert Downey as Doom isn't as bad as I thought it was. Because he did play Johnny 4 first and then switched to Captain America, and no one batted an eyelash. No one said nothing.
Because it made us fully forget. It made us fully forget how much I hated this pyro motherfucker.
So it's like, I feel like Iron Man's been out of the game for enough movies that RDJ can come back as Dr. Doom, and I'm not really going to be like, oh, no, he's supposed to be Iron Man. Like,
Nah, you know what it is?
Pretend.
No, he's supposed to be Iron Man.
To me, it's like... That's the thing, though, because Dr. Doom and Iron Man obviously did it in the comics first, but because they're both mentalists, it's almost like you're taking the leash off of RDJ, because he's naturally the asshole, but he's like, oh, I'm a good heart asshole.
Yeah.
We're like, nah, bro, tap into the full asshole. Go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what that shit look
like. Let that dog out.
Real talk.
But
now, with that being said, right? Skylar, we kind of want to get back to this, right? Who would you want them to keep? Because my theory is they're gonna get rid of Map. That's what we were talking about earlier. We're gonna get a rad people from Phase 2. They're not bringing all those series over. They're canceling mad shit low key. That's what I feel like the Deadpool movie was. It was just big ass cleanup on aisle 3. So who would you want to see carried over into Phase 3? Like, who has a special place in your heart in terms of those series, shows, movies, whoever?
I mean, Wanda, like Scarlett Witch. They showed her, and I'm like expecting her to come back because that's my girl. They're definitely not going to bring back Black Widow. I love her, but yeah, like I want Scarlet Witch back. She has to come back.
Nah, you're not even wrong about them. That's a fact. That's a fact. I almost forgot about the cliffhanger they left us on Doctor Strange, to be honest. You just reminded me about that too. But yeah, they did show her like in the stone and stuff. That was a good call. We do need Wanda back. That's a fact.
I tell you this, Doctor Strange ain't going nowhere. He's locked in. I'm watching movies for Doctor Strange. Anytime I see them portals, I'm watching that.
Facts.
Okay. This wasn't a main character in the movies, but who saw Ant-Man? Who saw the Ant-Man movies?
I did. I seen all of them.
You know who I want them to bring back?
I
want them to bring back the guy that would tell stories. Like, so the way that my cousin heard from
Facts. That was a superpower. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was a superpower.
They need to bring him back, and I want him to give me a full rewind of everything we missed.
Yo, you know what they should do? They should make a what if and make him the Watcher, son, just so he can tell a story.
I would love that so much.
And if you're talking about bringing back side characters, they need to bring back the rock guy from Thor, son.
Oh, exactly. Yo, every movie that he's in makes me laugh. Like when Loki came in and he said, "Fuck you, Ghost." Go away, Ghost.
Nah, he was the most... You know what'd be fire? If they bring back Fantastic Four, I need to see him and the Thing have a conversation.
Facts.
Oh my god.
Yo.
That would be epic.
So you made a fire, too,
bro.
huh?
So you made
no, but that ass though. That ass, Brandon. That's really what it'd be like. It's like, hey man, look good, look real solid there, man. Yeah.
But you know who they dropping? They dropping that whole Eternals cast. Drop.
Oh my god. Bro, that whole 3-hour and 4-hour movie was a fucking cameo, bro.
Yo.
They dropping that. They drop. Listen, you had a chance to say Selma Hayek and you went the wrong way.
It's just I don't even remember that movie.
Bro, you brought a crevice back in my brain for real.
I want them. Well, I know they're gonna drop She-Hulk because she out here bad mouthing Deadpool, and that's Marvel's baby. You don't do that.
But so was Brie Larson. They dropping both those.
That's what they actually. It's bad because low key is like most of the women that they dropping, like She-Hulk. Scarlett Johansson just fucked herself.
But they bad mouth.
She sued them though.
Yeah,
I love Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Brie Larson, like it's all the women, unfortunately.
Oh yes, Scarlett Johansson sued Disney.
She said she didn't get paid enough for her movies.
And Disney's like, I bet.
They're like, yo, you signed a contract. What you mean?
Listen, they paid her, and now that's probably the last check she'll ever get.
Yeah, they settled with her. But like,
yeah, that's all. We thought you knew that when you said you're not gonna see Black Widow again. We thought you knew why.
You definitely never finna see her again. You definitely fit in the Never Syrian. Nah, I gotta stay in the
Marvel
Marvel
not
politics.
trying to be in the Marvel politics no more.
You know what's so funny? I be reading this stuff on like Robinhood and stuff. Like
That's
when
a
they
fact.
show you those stock stuff, they be telling you like, "Oh, Scarlett Johansson sues
Yo.
Disney, stock down 5%."
But all right, here's my thing. You guys know why this lady from She-Hulk sued them, right? Like, I mean, she
No,
didn't
what's
sue
that
them.
about? Put it
She
on.
badmouthed. So
Because they cut
she
her
was supposed to,
cameo out.
yeah, she was supposed to be in Deadpool, and they cut her cameo. But
Her
guess
and
why?
Brie Larson.
Yeah, but guess why they cut them out?
Why?
Because Henry Cavill was like, I can be in it if you guys want me to be that Wolverine that you pitched. And no offense, if I had to choose between seeing Henry Cavill as Wolverine or either of these two ladies, I'm seeing Henry Cavill as Wolverine.
Wait. So was it a budget issue?
Yes.
Also, probably like an editing time issue. Like you only got so many clips you can kind of fit in and do stupid stuff. Like,
Nah, they could have fit it in.
I want to know what their scene was though.
No,
was they a Wolverine or were they like? Was she Captain Marvel? Were they playing themselves? Or were they playing cameos? Like, what was the scene that got edited out?
Realistically, I don't even care because I got to see Henry Cavill as Wolverine.
The Calverine.
The Calverine?
That's a fact. The Calverine.
If all the budget for both of them went to this one guy doing this little cameo, worth it.
Facts.
Don't
just
care.
so he could build another gaming PC.
So with that being said, y'all feel like he gonna get a permanent role in the MCU now?
Yes.
As who though? As what?
What did we see him as? Who's the only guy?
He's not gonna be the next Wolverine, bro. Who you Jackman hit to 90? He not giving that up, bro.
I say no, just because he's doing Warhammer 40K now, and he's actually wants to be like a lead on that. Like I think he's a producer on that, and if he's a producer and one of the main characters and like that, it might be kind of hard to juggle a whole movie and a series like that.
Let's be realistic. If you wave enough money in front of him, they will come.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, man, I just can't see him taking Wolverine's spot. Like, I'm gonna have to see a movie where the torch gets passed off.
It's just
wait. Can I ask you this? Every Wolverine we saw was Hugh Jackman except Witches. This torch was passed.
I don't know if that counts.
They're a little too close in age, you know? Like, how old is Hugh Jackman? 50?
Nah.
How old is Henry Cavill? 40?
That's not that close. Goddamn, when you calling 40 the new 50? What's happening?
No,
That's
not
wild.
really, but like,
Jesus, my dude made me feel so
no,
ancient
I guess you're
just
right.
now.
That's 10 years. It's just these. No, but you gotta think like as Disney for a second. Like when they do these movie plans, they're planning out like 5-6 years. They gotta make sure they get someone who can play the role like for 5 or 6 movies.
I believe in him.
Here's my thing. I don't feel like the torch is passed only because
Henry Cavill loves cameos.
It's not even. Oh, I didn't even know that. But my thing is the way they did it. It was like they did a whole redemption arc on this specific Wolverine, which I love. Just to be like, you're replaced. Like, nah. Like they're gonna keep him. That's
and
it. They kept
them into the universe.
Yeah, like fair. This is the new anchor being. Like he's here to stay. Like they made it a driving point home. Because if anything, they could have just killed him off in the last scene. It's like, fair. Nah, we're gonna keep him. We like the classic suit. People waited too long. Here you go.
I think they wanted to see him shirtless for a little bit longer. I get it.
I'm crying.
But on that note, guys, thank you for tuning into our usual rant. I really appreciate it. We want to make sure we stay in task. Please send us some questions and let us know what you guys think. Also, let me know how much you hate Awkwafina. I'm just saying.
That's crazy. Let us know who your favorite characters from Phase 2 were, who you think is going to drop, who you want to keep staying, and what you think is going to happen in Phase 3, and just how you feel about the whole movie in general, man. But from all of us unanimously, it's a definitely should. Goated movie, classic MCU film for sure.
I'm watching it another 3 times, and not just for my guys' shirtless scenes. I'm just saying. Bye.
All right, later, y'all.
Tell them where to find you guys.
You're going to find me at Brandon Janowski. You know what it is. We talking tech and everything else. Other than that, you're always going to find me here every week on the Should I podcast.
Bradley.
That's a fact. You know, that dude Brad on everything, man. That dude Brad 26, cooking up some stuff behind the scenes. But as usual, always find me here at the Should I podcast every week, man. Chopping it up.
Sky would be here to say goodbye. She's having a few technical issues, but you guys know where to find her. And for me, This is all I got. This is all I got going for me. My friends here, we cook. You thought he could do a bad accent? I do bad accent. I'm just saying. Okay. On that note, good night, guys.
Good night,
Later,
y'all.
y'all.